back to Turn on the Game, the podcast, where we talk sports from a regular, everyday guy's perspective, similar to as if you're at your everyday local barbershop or bar. No punches are pulled, no F's are given, just some guys letting you in on our respective opinions when it comes to sports and culture. I'm Frogg, and I'm here with two of my three co-hosts. I got Chris J.
What up, what up?
Coach Junior.
What up, what up?
And shout out to Philly Phil. He was in a fender bender, you know.
Philly Phil.
Well wishes out to Phil.
Get better soon.
Yeah.
Remix.
Yeah, hope you know what I'm saying. Hope everything's all well with you, Phil. We'll holler back at you. All right, let's see here. We got Uncle Buck on the boards. We are live in Blacken Studios. And on this episode, we're going to talk NFL, as well as the upcoming college football playoff. Can the Sooners bring back that Sooner magic from the 2014 Sugar Bowl, where they beat Alabama? Alabama was undefeated back then.
Hey, you know,
they are this year.
They have a problem with running quarterbacks.
Yeah, Alabama does.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that they're not used to Big 12 football either.
The air assault. They used to the ground and pound.
The ground and pound. That's better. Is that the Dwight?
That's what is that the Dwight Howard? Is it the Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard, that ground and pound, baby.
Dwight Howard.
Ooh, baby, I like
That's
it
Superman's. That's Superman special.
I never knew Superman. I never knew Superman to be on the bottom of no pile.
Hey, man.
Hey, that's their kryptonite.
Balls deep.
Anyway.
Oh man, we are going on a tangent on player. But yeah, hope you get better, homie. You too. You know, get stitched up or whatever.
get them nerve endings straight.
Oh man, I got them hemorrhoids. Anyway,
hey, yeah, shout out.
No shout out.
Pause. Get well.
Quiet out.
To each his own, man.
Oh, for sure.
You know what?
For sure.
His boyfriend, girlfriend could be a fan of ours, so big ups to
sure.
all y'all out there.
For sure.
And
for sure.
And,
you do you.
Ooh, playoff. Anyway, so will Lincoln? Oh yeah, is Lincoln Riley gonna leave? Is he going to the NFL?
No. Lincoln, man, this is a gravy train for him.
Kyler already said he out. He said it at the Heisman. We're gonna talk about that later. He was like, I ain't come back to Oklahoma at the Heisman Award.
He had to say that though, really.
Why?
Why would he come back to Oklahoma? Period. I mean,
break his own records, like Baker did.
Frogg,
Baker came back and broke his own.
No, the only records that he's breaking is his bank account.
That's it. That's it.
I'm just saying.
And his pop with the dip in his mouth every time you see him.
Man,
what y'all think about his mom when they said?
I don't watch sports.
Yeah.
She just keeping on it.
What are you more enthused about? Either I'm asleep at the baseball games or I'm texting at the football games.
She keeping it 100.
Yeah, keeping it 100.
Man,
shopping online.
Hey, but on the real though, why his dad always look mad as hell?
He was lean back, just. I was like, what's wrong with this guy?
This dude look like he mad as hell all the time.
The problem is, he wasn't as good as Kyler.
Yeah, remember they asked him that question?
Yeah, he was like, he ain't beat me yet. Please.
They ain't played yet either.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. All right, so we're gonna recap the Heisman.
Mr. Murray.
Congrats to Kyler Murray,
the
7th Sooner Heisman. And then, we're going to get back into the NFL. Word on the street, Chris J. We'll also bring you another edition of Welcome to the Thunderdome.
We've already covered Word on the street.
We're going to talk some more. This is Turn on the Game, the podcast. We'll be back.
Hold on.
What's up?
How about them Cowboys?
Hey, no.
Oh, my bad.
Shout out to Chris J. This is birthday weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah, we was going to get into that, but
Hey, this is the Chris J. Podcast edition birthday celebration.
That's right.
On tonight.
That's right.
Appreciate it,
the
fellas.
Big 4-0.
Wow, yeah.
Man, you old.
Hey, that's really been stressing me out. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh,
turning 40 been stressing me out.
Man.
It's real.
Hey, man, it ain't no different than you felt yesterday.
No, don't let him lie to you.
No, it ain't no different than you felt yesterday.
You're going to have to go get them Duluth trading, in other words.
The one with the vices
with the fan in that hole. You can't wear no regular drawers.
No stink. No.
You gonna have to get them drawers with
no
them,
sweat,
for them bears.
No stitch. No stink.
Wow.
This is Turn the Game the podcast. We're gonna take a pause for the calls. We'll be back with Word on the Street with Chris J.
Turn on.
If you're looking for a good podcast to listen to, check out AKA Steve and Demi. I'm Steve.
I'm Demi.
And Demi, I understand we're getting some good reviews for the show.
We've got some great reviews, Steve. LA Times says exceptionally clean, smooth, and easy drinking. CNN said smooth, I mean really smooth. Spirit Journal, impeccable quality, delicious.
I don't know that those sounds like things you would hear from the LA Times. What are you reading?
I'm just reading the label of a liquor bottle, actually.
That sounds appropriate.
Yep.
All right, AKA Steve and Demi.
You can find us on any podcast library, apparently. I guess we've really made it in the world. Just search AKA Show.
Yo.
Came in today.
Yeah.
Came in today. Hey. They probably come in every day, though.
And we are back. Happy birthday to me on Saturday. I just want to say that I turned 40 years old. Wow.
This is 40.
Toast up to Chris J.
40.
Yeah.
Hey,
40.
come on, get them in.
40 and many more.
Hey,
right.
we couldn't even get the solo cups.
Man, you know what?
Working on styrofoam. It's all good.
I was in a hurry.
It's all about
I went down that aisle.
It's all about the effort.
And yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, you're right. I could have got the them red ones, but yeah,
A cup's a cup.
I bought the red ones last time. I don't even know where they at now.
No matter, man.
We still have some left.
Anyway, man, I want to jump right on into this particular segment right now. This was going to be kind of a actually. Let me pull my notes up here. I was going to talk about. I want to send a shout out to Kyler Murray, man. First of all, he won the Heisman Trophy as I said he would
Shout
last week.
out.
Oklahoma's quarterback,
Big ups.
Back to back.
back to back for OU, back to
Boomer.
back quarterbacks for OU. Did you see the suit?
That
Billy
suit
Sims
was
had
crazy,
on?
man. That suit was crazy. That's the craziest thing I ever seen in
Billy
my life.
Sims, and he kept yelling, man. It's like,
Boomer.
you know, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but the suit.
Hey,
was crazy.
but one thing I want to say about Billy Sims, man, did y'all know that he takes care of Earl Campbell?
What?
Does he?
Billy Sims takes care of Earl
The
Campbell.
great Houston Oiler.
Really?
Yeah, real life. Billy
Really?
Sims takes care of Earl Campbell.
Man, he got some hella barbecue. I know that.
Oh yeah.
Man, I
you
buy,
know,
I buy the barbecue sauce on the regular.
Hey, Erica went there for the first time today.
Today? First time today.
First time today.
He got
She
some
had
hella
Billy
barbecue,
Sims.
man. I'm telling you.
And she said it was ridiculous.
Look good?
She said good.
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
And
ridiculous mean good
said,
in the hood.
Yeah.
and she said one of the best things about the Billy Sims barbecue was the green beans.
Yeah, green beans on point.
I'll tell you what, though, man. My only thing with all these barbecue places, you know, if I want a hot link sandwich, don't give me no damn piece of bread.
I feel you. I
Give
feel
me
you
a
for
damn
real.
hot dog
I
bun.
feel you.
Come on.
That is the
I
most
don't
ridiculous.
want a damn rainbow piece of bread.
Because it tear in the middle where the barbecue sauce is.
It don't
Yeah.
match.
I feel you.
So for all you barbecue connoisseurs out there, stop giving rainbow slices of bread with the hot dog,
but then,
with the hot link.
But then don't ask for a hot link sandwich if you want a hot link.
I'm not
You
going
ain't
to
gonna-
eat a hot
you
link
just gonna get a
regular,
hot link
man.
with no bread. then.
No, just ask for a hot link on a bun.
Hey,
don't
man.
ask for a sandwich.
Speaking of hot
They don't even
links,
have buns. And
let's go down memory lane real quick, Uncle Junior. The John Marshall game about 4 years ago.
yeah.
Hey, no. Them was Earl Campbell's.
First of all, he eats his hot links on white bread.
On white bread.
With cheese, with mayonnaise.
Yeah. I don't eat hot dog bun.
Yeah.
On nothing.
But check this out, man.
That's how I learned how to eat a damn hot
Hey,
link.
I had a fresh. My outfit was fresh.
It was white.
It
It was white.
No,
My
it was
bad.
gray. It was gray.
Man,
It
my
was
bad.
gray.
Man, shit, I've been apologizing for that for years.
Hey, I just want to tell you the story,
Was
Frog.
y'all sharing the hot link?
No.
And he got some on.
Basically, we were. I was wearing a damn hot
He
link.
give you a bite. He give you a bite. You got a little messy.
No, so we sitting at the high school basketball game. John Marshall, you know what I'm saying? He
It was
goes
a football
to
game.
No, it was basketball. It was in the gym. It was in the gym.
Okay, so it wasn't Mount St. Mary's game.
No, it was
No, okay.
no, it was no Mount St. Mary's. It was
all the way at the
How
top.
many times this happened? How many times y'all done shared a hot link?
Hey man, first of all, we didn't share the hot link.
I know y'all love each other. I know, yeah, but
The
damn,
Chargers have taken the lead. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, like I said,
it's over.
wow, they just beat the Chargers.
Los
just beat the
Angeles
Chiefs
Chargers
on 1
beat the Chiefs 29-28. Ooh,
Wow. Anyway,
first place.
so my story real fast about the hot link. So apparently, he got the hot link at the bottom, where all the juice had went up in
You
there.
got the Dwight Howard? What?
But anyway,
Hey man, shut
anyway,
the hell up.
anyway, I had a fresh sweatsuit on. You know what I'm saying? Brand new, clean. I'm sitting there, new kicks, kickback. This dude bites in his hot link.
Oh, the juice?
The juice. Hey,
The juice got you.
hey,
He squirted on you.
hey, do you see? Hey, do you see how much drink is in this cup?
All of it, all of it.
It was more juice in that damn hot link than in my cup, man. That shit got all over my new suit, man. So I'm sitting there like, dang. People looking at me like, dang. I got pink hot link juice.
Oh, it was pink. Oh.
But you know,
you know, skeet all over you with the hot link.
hey,
He was like, ah.
he apologized and continued to eat this damn hot link.
I bet he did. Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
man,
the
that-
Anyway,
that's the
yeah,
worst.
that was.
Hey, that was
the worst.
350.
That's
Man.
the worst. Man, I
I
don't know if I'd have told that story.
Hey, man.
You got the bottom hot link.
That's what I'm telling you.
All the juice.
He needs a hot dog bun. It wouldn't have went everywhere. But anyway, back to in the sporting news.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, congratulations. But we can't just congratulate him. We got to congratulate pretty much. He didn't do it by himself. All the Sooners.
So,
Yeah.
Sooner Nation.
question.
I'm listening.
I get a lot of Tua got robbed.
How did Tua get robbed?
Man,
How do y'all feel about that?
No, Tua didn't get
No,
robbed.
Tua got the votes that he got because of all of those voters that turned theirs in before the championship weekend.
But see, it wasn't even close though. Everybody was claiming like Tim Tebow.
No.
Oh, it's the closest it's ever been.
Well, actually, it was.
Well, it was.
It
Tua
wasn't
got
close
the
at
most
all.
first place votes
He got the most
for a second place runner-up.
He got the most. He was the most run. He didn't get the most first place. He got the most runner-up votes.
He got the most first place votes for a runner-up ever. That's why it was so close.
It wasn't close though. Did you not see the tally?
Well,
No, it wasn't even. It wasn't nowhere near.
What, 21,000 to 18,000? That's what they call close.
Yeah.
That ain't close to me.
Well, it ain't close, but it's the closest that it's ever been for a second place Heisman runner-up.
Yeah. And I don't think he got. I mean, you got okay. Their whole body of work is pretty much the same, except one thing: Kyler Murray's legs. Kyler Murray ran for almost 900 yards,
Yeah,
and,
but
and
the
he had 11
argument,
touchdowns on the ground.
this is not my argument, but the argument is that Tua didn't play many fourth quarters.
That's fine. You know what though? But see, they did something for that too. They did their comparison just through the first 3 quarters for each one, and they're identical pretty much.
And,
Still,
and then when you look at it even more, the strength of schedule.
exactly.
When you got Alabama playing Heritage Hall and Bishop McGinnis, man, shit.
Beating Texas that second time helped him. Plus,
That kicked him over the edge.
Tua got hurt and he was struck. He kind of struggled the last 2-3 games.
3 games.
3 games of the year, and that kind of and Kyler kept his high level of play no matter what.
Right.
He even played great in the Texas game that they lost.
Right.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying, it's just Tua struggle at the end, man. I mean, shoot, Jalen had to come in and save him because he got hurt
Right.
or whatever. And we don't know if he's gonna play for real. We don't know if he ain't on the boot no more. But is he really? He had surgery, dog. I mean, come on.
Man, he didn't have that boot on because he wasn't wearing the boot to the Heisman.
He wore the boot to the.
He wore the boot the day before.
He wore the boot.
But he's been medically cleared to not wear the boot anymore now. He's gonna play. He's gonna play.
I think they.
How effective is he?
He ain't gonna be
play?
much.
I think he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all
He
right.
ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah, mentally he might not be the
Cause
same.
I'm telling you, they hit him.
Well,
they
see-
hit him on that ankle.
Thing about it is, you know what though? You know what OU does not want to see? Jalen Hurts.
Nah, I'd rather see Jalen than Tua.
No.
I'd rather see Jalen than Tua. I
No,
promise
we can
you.
get to Tua. We can get to Tua. Jalen,
Man,
Jalen and
Jalen just like Kyler,
nah.
ducking and dodging.
He wouldn't have lost his job to Tua.
Tua.
Tua is dynamic. If you watch him play, he way better than
Jalen?
Jalen. Way better. Trust me.
He got a better arm than Jalen.
Nick Saban is counting his lucky stars that Jalen didn't leave.
Well, yeah, because he came in and
He
saved
came in
him.
and saved him that second half.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he was about to cry.
He is so happy right now that dude didn't leave. Because who knows who he would have had suiting up.
Man, OU probably wouldn't have been there.
They wouldn't have went what?
If Jalen Hurts wasn't there and Alabama would have lost their game to Georgia, OU wouldn't be in the Final Four.
Yeah,
Nah.
you're right. It was still be Georgia.
Not if Bama was undefeated at the time.
No, it would have been Georgia. It would have been Georgia and Alabama would have been playing again,
Right.
a rematch in the semifinal. If Georgia,
If Georgia would have won.
and I'm glad Georgia didn't win. You know, so the Sooners could sneak in because the Sooners they should have been anyway. They should have beat Texas the first time around, but whatever happened. They got their revenge and they caught themselves in the playoff again. But my thing about the Sooners, man, every time they get to these big games.
But
late.
But and the question that was asked is Lincoln Riley going to be the next Big Game Bob?
Well, Big Game Bob, he didn't do nothing for us in the semifinals.
Well, he wasn't called Big Game Bob because he won that championship. He's called Big Game Bob because he takes
choked.
risks.
Yeah.
He does things outside of the box that you would not think a head coach would do in critical situations of the game. He catches you off guard.
Right.
Lincoln Riley ain't really done that yet.
He hasn't really had to. He hasn't really had to make any
that's true.
like some kind of trick play. He really hadn't had to do any trick
So
plays.
let me ask this. Let me ask you this: is Hollywood playing or is Hollywood not playing?
He playing.
Hollywood
They
playing.
already said he playing.
Yeah, he playing.
He ready.
So that's the biggest factor for OU
Yeah.
because Alabama has no cornerback or safety
I think
that can defend him one-on-one.
I think it's
They can't defend both of them, Dede and him. It's gonna be crazy.
not Dede.
Dede? I mean,
C-
CD Lamb, man, CD.
I think the X factor is Lamb. He dropped way too many balls. He ain't focused.
That's one thing he does. He seems like he's not very focused sometimes.
He's
You
thinking
know why,
he's
though?
thinking
The last
NFL.
few games. He's
thinking NFL.
You know what it is,
already.
though? You know what it is, though? Last year, he was the man.
Mm-hmm.
He was the man last year. And then Hollywood came up and
But
kind
he's
of.
still good. But he
We could have the top two receivers in the country.
absolutely.
Man. Easily.
Absolutely. Lamb to me is
They
the
saying
X
that
factor.
Hollywood
If
is
he
like the
come ready to
third
play.
receiver in the draft going, like at 26. I'm like, what?
He be getting penalties.
Oh,
just
yeah.
stupid stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
dumb
yeah.
stuff. Come on, man. Just be focused for once.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man. Shout out to the Sooners, though, man. I hope all is well. We're gonna see on the 29th.
Oh, you getting into the playoffs is the reason why they're going to expand it to 8 teams next year.
Is it gonna be next year? They do that?
They're going to end up doing it next year. It's going to be sooner than you
They're
think.
gonna have.
Man,
to do that.
I really don't think that they're gonna do that.
They gonna do
I
it.
think it's gonna be too much controversy.
Nah, because they tired of OU getting in and nobody else getting in that they think should get in.
Well, it's not even a factor of OU.
Oh, it's OU.
No, it's who haven't got in the last 2 years? It's
Georgia.
SEC?
They talking about
Georgia
Is
twice.
it the SEC?
It's
They
the
talking
SEC
about. They talking about.
And I won't say Pac-12.
But they talking about the UCFs, and they talking about those
Nah,
squads
they
that's
they
on
making
the
it like
outside.
8 teams, so those kind of teams can
Can't
sneak
make
in.
it. Yeah.
But what they really trying to do is get the SEC in there, and I think the Pac-12.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, who is trying to get Texas and OU? Is it the
What conference?
yeah?
Man, they
Is
better not
it
leave
the Big
12.
Ten? Is it the Big Ten that's
Big
trying
Ten
to get?
was courting them for a while.
No,
couple years
no,
back.
no. I'm talking about
Lately?
this past week.
Oh, I don't. I gotta look
Man,
that
they
up.
better not leave the Big 12.
I gotta look
So,
that up.
I want to say it's the Big Ten is trying to get OU and Texas to join them.
I hope not. I mean, I hope they don't.
But when you're talking about the UCFs and all of that, they're still not. If they go to 8 teams, then
they're still
who
not.
has it? Ohio State didn't make it.
Right.
Georgia didn't make it.
Right. So that's you're already up to 6.
That's 6.
You're already up to 6.
Oh, so it's actually the Big Ten. The Big Ten and the SEC is who didn't get in this year. Because Ohio State didn't make it.
Right.
Georgia didn't make it.
Georgia didn't make it.
And who else? What's the other 2? That's above UCF. Because they're not going to get in.
No, they're not.
Man, they're trying to make it like Gonzaga in basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
The Cinderella teams.
And what's the one that Davidson? Yeah. Miss me with that.
Yeah, that's because they had them once in a lifetime players like Steph Curry and
right.
And who was at Gonzaga?
Morrison, who is nowhere near a basketball court.
Gonzaga had a couple of them though. Fredette, wasn't Fredette?
Yeah, Jimmer.
Fredette was at Gonzaga.
He went to Gonzaga.
Yeah. Yeah, they trying to get OU in Texas in the Big Ten.
The Big Ten?
This is the Big Ten?
Big Ten and the Pac-12.
Really?
Yeah, they're trying to get them out of the Big 12 because they're saying that they're always so much better than the other teams.
They make the Big 12 what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, the Big 12 is as strong as it is reputation-wise because of these 2 teams.
Think about it, though.
Well,
and then West Virginia.
Well, right. West Virginia, and then you can never leave O State out.
Yeah, except this year. They
O State
terrible. They got a losing record. They went to a bowl game.
Yeah, they're going to a bowl game. They're going to
they're below 500.
The toilet bowl.
Yeah, it's like the point.
Might as well be.
Poinsettia or something.
Might as well be.
Hey, but let's wrap this up because we're going to talk about college football again in another segment, right?
Sure.
Yeah, because I want to talk about the bowl games coming up started on the 15th, the 18th, and the 19th.
Oh, you want to go through all the bowls?
We're gonna, and I want to get our predictions.
And then I got something on college football as well.
Okay, so we'll take a pause for the calls. Like I'm getting the evil eyes from the producers, so I think we need to take a pause for the calls.
I ain't heard no buzzer.
Ain't no.
And then
he was faithful with it last week.
He had it going through the interview. He gonna buzz us in the middle of an interview. We interviewing the guest, talking about some important stuff.
The TAF Awards. Get your tickets.
Get your tickets.
Get your tickets. TAF Awards.
Get suited and booted
for sure. We're gonna take a pause for the calls. We'll be right back with some more college football. Turn on.
I'm Michael Eric Owen.
And I'm DT of the One Mic, One Voice podcast.
A show that is created to give space where your voice, ideas, and informed opinions can be heard, appreciated, and debated.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, One Mic, One Voice podcast. Follow us on our Twitter, #1, Mike_1 voice. Or follow us on Instagram at One Mic, One Voice.
You can also listen to us on Podbean, Stitcher, and iTunes. And if you want to email us at contact@onemikonevoice.com.
And if you just want to get all of our content, go to onemikonevoice.com or blackenstudios.com.
And we're back. Man, I felt like I wanted to hear that music again, my intro music, you know.
Hey,
nope.
Hey, no.
Yo, there it is.
No,
mic check.
No, we're going to have to hit mystical.
Mystical?
Yeah.
What you talking
Thyroid?
No, hell, I said mystical, nigga.
He did say mystical. I'm
trying
curious
to
to
think
hear
what song
you want to.
Hey, the hot song, the anthem.
Mystical? I ain't heard of mystical in probably 19, 20 years. I'm trying to
half
figure
a
out.
Bar too. You got to come with the half a bar. You can't just mystical the anthem. What are you talking about? I don't know.
Was it no limit mystical or?
There I go. Is that it?
Yeah.
Doom doom doom.
Yeah, that's the anthem.
Doom doom doom. Yeah, I got you. There I go.
Yeah, that sound like.
Sound like mystical, don't it?
Yeah,
I just like that thing. There I go.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
He was in prison. Was you the bottom?
No, I wasn't getting skeeted on. Wasn't catching all the juice.
And you saying
there I go. You're the man right here. Cut it out, man. All the pink chips.
Oh, but anyway, man, back to college football, man. Let's run through these. Did you have something you wanted to talk
Hey
about
man,
first?
I just wanted to talk about the HBCUs. I want to talk about that
Oh,
last
yeah.
week.
Yeah, they.
What happened to him?
Man, no, it's I did not realize that the HBCUs had so much influence in the NFL and all of these players going to the NFL from the HBCUs. And
Well, yeah, there's a lot of them. I think it's like 120 players in the NFL right now that went to HBCUs.
yeah,
Well, that's pretty awesome.
man, and then it was
Antonio Brown was one.
then it was Earl Campbell.
Chad Johnson.
Yeah,
Chad Johnson went to Langston for a while.
Langston for a semester.
I thought that was crazy.
yeah, couldn't make the grades. No.
Nah, he couldn't.
Oh, that was the real reason?
Yeah,
Oh, man, I didn't know
he
that.
didn't go to class.
But think
No,
about
man,
it. Think about
but-
it. Think about it, though.
but-
would he be in the NFL? Would he have been in the NFL if he'd have stayed there?
No,
Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
no.
I think so.
Probably not.
He would have been destroying the competition, though. I mean,
He got to get the ball to him. You got to have a
No,
quarterback to get the ball to him.
let me find this because
You got a
it's-
trash
it's-
quarterback. You ain't getting seen. Trust me, I know.
It's
is
five
true.
coaches that they call the gateway
Because
Yeah.
to the NFL.
you run a 15 and out, and the ball,
Eddie Robinson
and the
was
ball
one, right?
go 12 yards.
Eddie Robinson won. Grambling State. He was Grambling State's coach for many years.
Did he leave and go to?
He left and went to heaven.
Yeah, he did. He did.
No, well then that ain't one of them.
He got his wings.
Because one of them was the first black Division I coach.
Right. I know you're talking about.
And
yeah.
then he left there and went to. It wasn't Grambling.
He went to another HBCU. He could have went to
Yeah.
West Point. He could have went to I forgot what, man. I seen the same thing.
What's
seen
his name?
last week? Can't think
Man, I'm
of it.
trying to find this text message.
What college?
Was it Howard that he left and
I
went
think
to?
I think he did leave Howard. And he went to another HBCU though. He could have went to other D1 schools, but he left. Whatchamacallit?
He
went
left
to Howard.
Wichita State and went to. I want to say it was Howard.
Yeah.
And then one coach said, you know, I'm accredited to 139, 140 something players in the NFL. And then it's like 30 something, over 30 something.
Willie
Play-
Jeffries. That's Willie
What-
Jeffries.
that- that's one of
He
them.
old. Is that you talking about the old?
Yeah,
back
old
in
Yeah,
the-
school.
old back in the day, old school.
So Willie Jeffries,
Right.
first African American head coach of a Division I
Right.
football program at predominantly white college when he reached Wichita State.
You know, I went to a HBCU, Houston Tillotson College in Austin, Texas, and the reason I actually went there is because they was forming up a football team, but unfortunately, it fell through the cracks. Eventually, for funding or whatever reason, so they never was able to start it. But we had a nice basketball team. It was.
All right, here you go right here. Rod
Shout out to
Broadway,
Houston Tillotson.
Rod Broadway, Mario Kasem,
Who are these people?
Archie Cooley, Bill Hayes, and Willie
African-American
Jeffries.
coaches.
These
HBCUs.
coaches, these are legendary coaches that were called the gatekeepers of football, of college football. Willie Jeffries was the first African American Division I coach. There's 700 plus players drafted in the NFL Common Draft era since 1967.
Is this like the Black Spider-Man universe? Is that what we doing?
What?
Is this the?
You talking about the cartoon?
Yeah, the Spider-Man came out.
Man, shut up, man. We talking about history, and you talking about damn
Just
cartoons.
saying though. I'm saying that's history. Black history is Spider-Man. Got Black Spider-Man right now.
There are 30 college
he wore
football
J's.
players and former
Gosh,
college
shit.
football players in the NFL Hall of Fame, and then there's 30 players in the College Football Hall of Fame, and then 30 coaches.
Yeah, they did a spotlight on these guys on ESPN during.
I'm gonna need you to practice that in the mirror next week
What's up?
before you present again.
What?
Your storytelling is you need some. It needs some work.
Hey, what do they? They did a big thing on those guys. Was it during the? It was matter of fact, it was during the Heisman.
It was during
The college football
the college
football awards.
Awards, yeah.
They spotlighted these gentlemen right here for their
College football. I didn't watch that. Y'all watch that?
yeah.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah, that's why you didn't know.
They spotlighted all these gentlemen. You don't know now.
You mad? You big mad?
Now they spotlighted these gentlemen and their successes during the college football awards last week, and it was a good thing, man. I mean, something I've never seen before. ESPN actually doing it.
That's awesome
for the African American
That's so
coaches.
awesome for ESPN. Good. Way to go, ESPN.
Yeah.
Y'all so awesome.
Well, anyway, let's talk bowls real quick. Hey,
Let's talk bowls. I got them.
I want to talk about the bowls that happened on the 15th, which is Saturday, my birthday, y'all. Don't forget.
Oh, there's a bowl game on your birthday?
There's several on my birthday.
Here is the bowl schedule, Saturday, December 15th.
We got the Air Force Reserve Celebration Bowl, which is actually it's North Carolina A&T and Alcorn State. You know, speaking of HBCUs.
Is there two of them going against each other? Is that two?
Yeah.
That's history in the making,
North
right
Carolina
there.
A&T and Alcorn State. Yeah.
It's gonna be on ABC, owned by ESPN and Disney. There they go again, boy.
Two right here, man.
ESPN, looking out for the bruh.
Two right here, man.
ESPN, boy.
Right here.
They hired the most bros and sisters on
on
TV.
Not to throw this off the subject, but I just want to talk about something real
They
fast.
fired the most too.
I was watching ESPN last night, and they showed Stuart Scott. Man, that dude was.
He was innovative.
He was the dude, man.
ESPN is so innovative. They brought in Stuart Scott and allowed him to talk our lingo on the air. Boom! All that.
Yeah, change the game.
Changed the whole. Now you got all them other cats doing it.
Yeah, but they're not.
They're whack.
Not. But anyway, man, you pulled up the wrong site. But anyway,
What you want me?
no, there was another one that they had actual predictions on. But I'm gonna go with me personally. I'm gonna go with Alcorn State on this one.
Did you? Hey, have you played the College Bowl Mania?
I haven't, but I actually have.
250,000 on the line.
Really, I haven't done that. I'll have to check into that. But I mean, you know, those things are.
You got Alcorn?
Yeah, I'm going to Alcorn State on that one.
I'm going to go A&T.
North Carolina A&T.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think? I mean, obviously, none of us have seen these.
I'm gonna go with the band.
Okay, I'm sure one of their bands will show out. If
Which
not both
band?
of them.
Which band are you going with?
Hey,
Drumline?
I'm going A&T.
Yeah, they
Professor Lee.
Nick Cannon. I'm going Nick Cannon.
I think their band's suspended right now for hazing.
Which one?
A&T.
Yeah, but I don't know.
One of them is.
Somebody's
is. I don't know if it's these two, but
anyway, let's go start with the next one. The next one is and these bowls are. They're not going to be your hottest bowls right now.
It's football though.
It's
man.
football.
You
That's
know
back on. And these are actually.
First of all, we can't shit on these bowls because these are bowl games that these kids normally wouldn't be able to play in. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like back in the day,
they
there
didn't
wasn't
have
none of these bowls.
Right.
It was the big bowls, and then there
Orange
was
Bowl,
one or
Sugar
two other
Bowl,
bowls,
Fiesta Bowl,
and that was it.
Right.
Everybody else
Rose
is to the
Bowl,
house.
Sugar Bowl.
You know what I'm saying? They get to take home a championship ring from these bowls if they win. And that stays with them forever. You know, when they at their office, you know what I'm saying, they call center jobs and car lots and stuff. You know, why are you laughing?
Hey man, is that the only kind of jobs these cats can get, man?
I'm just saying.
No, man, is that the only kind of job they can
I
get?
said the office.
They got degrees.
I said the office. They going, car lots, call centers,
Air Cover Solutions, commercials.
They can show their championship rings off. You know what I'm saying?
Rivals.
You know, get you some call center groupies. You know, I got to be a championship in the toilet bowl. I was, toilet of the game.
Toilet of the game.
Whatever.
All right. Well, anyway, man, let's go back on. Let's keep it
New
going.
Mexico Bowl presented by Progressive.
Utah State versus North Texas. I'm going with North Texas on this one. Utah State's pretty good though, but I'm gonna go with North Texas because they right down the street, and
You sound like
Go Mean Green.
Sound like Gucci
Mean
Man.
Green.
Go
Right
Mean
down the
Green.
street. Want some scrimp? I'm going Utah State.
Of course. How do we know?
I like me a
Mormon.
Mormon every now and then. A long dress and some clogs every now and then.
The real wood ones.
Yes. Horseback
Hey,
carriage.
I'm going mean green as well.
All
North
right.
Texas?
That's what's up. North Texas.
Is that their mean
Yeah,
greens?
mean
Yeah,
green.
mean
Come
green.
on now.
Yeah, come on.
Man, I
Yeah,
don't do,
they-
I don't do
they did
Texas
Denton,
at all,
right?
player.
And they're right there in Denton, right?
Nah, they in
No, so soon as North Texas.
North
Soon
Texas
as you
is,
Right, it's in Denton, though, right?
no,
They in Denton.
no, it's
It's in
between
North Texas.
It's between Denton and Gaines.
It's
That's right.
Between Gainesville and Denton.
Yeah.
right above South Texas.
Yeah.
Right next to East Texas. Catty corner to West Texas.
All right, so let's say, let's turn on next. It's going to be the Auto Nation Cure Bowl. Never heard of this one,
I haven't either.
but it's Tulane versus Louisiana.
I'm
Not
go with the
sure.
boot.
I haven't seen any of them.
I'm gonna go with the boot.
You ain't gonna see this one either because it's gonna be on CBS Sports Network,
Yeah.
whatever channel that is.
CBS is on regular TV.
No, CBS,
No, CBS
South.
Sports Network.
Oh, okay.
That's a sports network.
Yeah. It's the Camping World
You gotta
Stadium.
have a package for that.
Hey, I got a package for it.
Yeah, you actually do. I'm sure.
He's senior. Yeah, boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
boy. Anyway,
I'm gonna go with Tulane on this one. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna go with Tulane on this one. But anyway, let's just
but
keep
Louisiana is there such thing as just a Louisiana? I know there's LSU, and then Louisiana Tech. Louisiana?
rolling.
Where'd they come from?
In Louisiana.
Guess they just play football.
Oh, yeah. Never heard of it, so I'm going with
Louisiana
Tulane. 'Cause I
University.
never heard of that.
Anyway, next we got the Mitsubishi Motors Las Vegas Bowl. These bowl names are ridiculous. I
Well,
mean,
whoever pays the most,
Right.
gonna get the.
right. Fresno State versus Arizona State.
I'm gonna go
They're-
with Sun Devils.
They're in Vegas, so
I'm gonna go
man.
Sun Devils.
I'm going to Arizona State because of Herm Edwards.
right. We'll go Arizona State on that one. Then you got the Raycon Media Camellia Bowl. This is ridiculous. I'm sick of saying these bowl names. You got Georgia Southern versus Eastern Michigan. I'm taking Georgia Southern.
I'm
on
gonna go
this one.
Southern.
Then you got the RL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Middle Tennessee versus Appalachian State. I'm picking Appalachian
State.
State.
Yep.
All right, so
All these games on ESPN too.
those are the bowls on the 15th. Now the one on the 18th.
Hold on.
Can you name that bowl?
Hold on, let me. Did we miss anything?
No,
Okay.
we didn't.
The Angel Soft Tissue Bowl.
No, it's something crazy. Some name. Cherry Bowl.
Cherry Bundy Boca Raton Bowl.
Okay, all right. UAB versus Northern Illinois. I'm going Northern Illinois on that one.
And I'm gonna go UAB.
DXL Frisco Bowl. Now DXL, that's that big and tall.
Yeah, that's the
Joint.
They make the suits for the big guys. San Diego State versus Ohio. Going San Diego State on that one.
Going Ohio.
I'm going San Diego.
Then they got the Bad Boy Moors Gasparilla Bowl. Marshall versus South Florida on the 20th. I'm going South Florida. Randy Moss don't play for Marshall anymore, so I'm going
Marshall.
South Florida. Anyway, man, I'm tired of talking about those bowls. Let's get to some regular bowls real
Makers
quick.
wanted Bahamas Bowl.
Makers
Wanted.
Bahamas Bowl. FIU versus Toledo.
I'm gonna go FIU.
They gonna be in the Bahamas.
FIU, yeah.
Not a bad bowl to go to. If you go on the bowl.
Famous Idaho Potato Bowl.
Western Michigan versus BYU. I'm going BYU.
I'm going BYU.
Brigham Young University.
Jared Birmingham Bowl. This is December 22nd. Come on.
Memphis versus Wake Forest. I'm going Memphis. The next
I'm
bowl.
gonna go Wake
going
Forest.
The next bowl we're actually going to be at. We're going to be at the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl next week, y'all. Any of y'all want to come down and say hi
Why
to
you
turn the
sound
game?
like
We'll be
Garth
there.
Brooks?
Because Garth Brooks is a good guy. The Thunder Rose. And it's Houston versus Army in this bowl game that we're actually going to go to. And I'm picking Houston in this
I'm
one.
gonna go Houston too.
How you not gonna pick Army?
Because I know
What
Houston's going to win.
What you a veteran? Ain't you a
That
veteran?
don't mean I can. That don't mean I got to pick the Army.
The Army?
Yeah, you're right.
That's
Yeah.
blasphemous. How do you pick against the Army in anything?
Why? I'm being a
they're-
realist right now. Houston's gonna beat Army.
Hey, that's no different.
I bet against Army when they played OU.
Hey, that's no different than you and the Titans.
No,
You say you're a fan.
I ride for the Titans every
No, you
game.
don't. Oh, are you serious?
Every game.
Are you
Every
serious?
game. Now, what you're failing to remember is if I bet against them, it's so they win. See, it's called reversal of fortune. Look it up.
And I can't tell the sweater, the gray in your sweater, or your beard. Where
I can't tell if you still got the hot link juice on your shirt and on your chin.
different sweatsuit. Different sweatsuit. I
got
start
your-
buying black ones
I
now.
see you got your flavor saver for your hot link sauce. I can't believe you told that story.
So we've got again, y'all. Tournament game is going to be at the Lockheed Martin Bowl on next Saturday,
We will be in the house at the Amon G. Carter Stadium,
which
in
is
Fort Worth, Texas.
TCU's stadium. So, like I said, if you guys want to come by, check us out. We'll be there.
You got the Dollar
Throw
General
a few
Bowl.
cards out. Dollar General Bowl, Buffalo versus Troy.
Hey,
Yeah.
I bet you it ain't $1 to get in.
No.
Dollar General ain't a dollar. It ain't a dollar there either.
Oh, that's what store is that where everything's supposed to be a
Dollar
dollar?
Tree.
Dollar Tree. Is there a Dollar Tree Bowl?
Hey, shout out to Dollar Tree.
I bet you it ain't $1 either.
No, it is. Everything in there, no matter what it is a dollar.
Piece of bubble gum, $1.
Walk in there, gum, $1. That's the only place you can go and get 30 things and pay $30 for 30 things.
But let me ask you something.
Yeah.
And now, are they selling the plenty packs or are they selling the 25 cent joints for $1?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Well, you're supposed to know these things. Dollar Tree.
I'm
You
speaking.
sponsored by Dollar
Yeah,
Tree.
yeah, he was a spokesperson.
He's sponsored by Dollar Tree.
Rather that than the pink hot juice from the Hot Link.
In the warehouse on the way to Dallas?
Yeah,
The Dollar Tree warehouse?
I don't know.
You know, you've seen it.
yeah.
Oh, you probably
Stop
sleep.
by and say shout out when
Yeah.
we go next weekend.
Yeah.
I'll just shout out right now. Sophie Hawaii Bowl. Louisiana Tech versus, there you go, Louisiana Tech versus Hawaii.
I'm going Hawaii on that one. They at home.
No, I'll go Louisiana Tech.
They at home, please. Hey, I could have got us tickets to this Serve Pro First Responders Bowl, but it's on Wednesday, and I'm not taking off midweek to go to a bowl game like that. Boston College versus Boise State. I'm going Boise State.
Going Boise.
Boston College, BC.
I always got.
All right, so let's.
It's a lot of bowls.
No,
man.
we're gonna pick up on these bowls next week when we come back. We're gonna talk about these next bowls start next Thursday the 27th. So, because we're actually gonna be back in the studio again, actually prior to that bowl. So, we'll talk about these other bowls after that. Next, let's. What we gonna talk about? NBA. So we're gonna do Thunder. Welcome to Thunderdome real quick, and talk about NBA and how y'all two are Dwight Howard super fans all of a sudden.
Are you serious right now? After the story you told everybody on the air?
Are we taking a pause for the calls? We need to pay some bills. Busy bill time.
Thank you for downloading this episode. If you're on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Google Play Music, or whatever podcasting library you're listening to this show on, please rate and review. Those reviews and ratings help us tremendously. We thank you.
Man. Yeah, that was kind of scary.
The crossover drive and throws it down. There it is, that nuclear.
And we're back.
We're back.
Nuclear athleticism.
And this is Welcome to the Thunderdome.
All right, man. So yesterday the Thunder were the first in the West.
Yesterday.
Was it just yesterday?
Just yesterday.
Just yesterday. For a split second.
We had somebody actually chime in, y'all, about that win with the Chargers. Said Ramon the Gamer. All right, said Ramon the Gamer.
That's Ramon. SD Ramon, is it? Is it Ramon?
Is that Ramon?
It's SD Ramon.
He's not a gamer though.
He might be. You never know.
Yeah, people can change.
Hey, so yeah, chime back in if you want to know about the game with the Chargers. Let me know. Ask a question, and we can definitely answer that. Or
well, we hadn't even spoke on the Chargers win tonight.
No, we haven't. Actually...
He's shouting out the Chargers for winning.
Shout out. Okay, for sure.
So SD Ramon, shout out for the Chargers win because
we're about to jump on that here in a little bit when we get in the NFL segment. But let's talk about the Thunder real quick in the NBA. So the Thunder were they were. Can everybody hear me? Okay. The Thunder were number 1 in the West last night before they lost to was it the Pelicans? They lost to last night.
Yeah. Anthony Davis hit 44.
44.
Dropped 44 on him.
Hey, what about Westbrook, man? He just ain't. He's still dropping triple doubles, but his points is.
Hey man, I don't think
now.
I don't think Russell's. I don't think he's healthy.
So we dropped from 1 to 3 with that loss.
Yeah, because we.
I mean, it was close race anyway. I mean, it's not like
and it's going to continue.
It's just one game, but yes, for sure.
Yeah.
But I just, I like seeing that last night before the game, and
we play the Nuggets tomorrow.
We play Nuggets tomorrow, yeah.
And then we can take first place again if we beat the Nuggets. Well, not really.
Well, it just depends on who the Warriors playing.
We only got 17 wins, and the Nuggets and the Golden State got 18 and 19.
But they had those yesterday.
But you got the Warriors got 10 losses.
Yeah.
But more wins is better than yeah, it is.
We were ahead. We were ahead of the Warriors yesterday because we beat the Warriors.
That's because the head-to-head, though.
I know.
That's the only
the head-to-head is going to keep us on top.
If we hadn't even played them, they would be ahead of us.
Yeah.
I want to chime in on that Russell Westbrook. As far as his play is concerned,
right.
I don't know if it's necessary. He might not be 100% healthy, but the way he's playing, the way he's not taking as many shots as he normally in years has passed, where he take 50 shots a game and it cost him games. He's not costing them games now. He's doing like Wade did with LeBron. He's allowing Paul George to fly. Yeah. Paul George is the man right now.
Yeah.
He's allowing Paul George to be the man, and he's flying under. Russell Westbrook is flying under the radar. He's going to average a triple-double. He's not going to average 30 points, 10 and 10. He's going to average 25, 12, 13.
So basically what you're saying, he's adjusting his game.
Absolutely.
Because now he has help when he didn't have help.
Absolutely. Paul George is playing. Paul George is at
he's
peaking right now.
But and it's not even just the fact of him trusting Paul George. He's trusting Steven Adams more.
Steven Adams should be an all-star straight up.
He's trusting Dennis Schroeder more.
Yeah.
When they're in the game, so there's your nucleus. So you got 4 legit players.
And
then that's not even talking about Jeremy Grant.
Who's knocking down the 3-ball?
Who's
best on the team?
Who's swatting people's shit out of the gym?
I get it. The Thunder.
Then we still haven't even spoke on Nerlens Noel.
See, y'all missing the point. I don't care about all them niggas.
Well, but the thing
Paul
is,
George is playing on another level right now. He's almost back to the Paul George of Indiana, and maybe even better because he's older. He's more mature. He knows how to go get his spot. He knows what.
And he has help when he didn't have it in Indiana.
Absolutely. Paul George has turned a corner, and Russ has become the leader that he wasn't before. He's now. It used to be he would butt heads with KD about who's running the team, who does this, who does that, who's on. Now it's just like he lets Paul do his thing.
Well, he said that before the game last night. He said, "As long as we win the games, I don't care."
You know how we talked about a couple of weeks ago when I mentioned Paul George, he doesn't have that killer instinct. Remember we talked about that, and he just kind of That's that dude's game. The dude just don't force shots. His game is so
He's very
smooth.
efficient.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He when he scored 45 last other night, he didn't force any shots.
And
he didn't force any shots. He went
what did he say?
10 for 13 with 40-something points.
And what did he say? What did he say? I just let the game come to me.
Right. That's crazy.
He's peaking. I'm telling you right now.
I thought his game was lacking.
It's ratcheting up.
Dude that's just his game.
Because you thought when he was in Indiana, thought that was the best it could be, especially after the injury. He's even better now. Yeah, that was me. Yeah. He's even better now. So, yeah, look.
Well,
don't go
there. No, I think the
D. Howard.
I think the Thunder this year is in the top 5 teams in the league.
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
East and West.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm thinking in myself. I'm thinking they're higher than that.
Well, that's given the benefit of the doubt.
No, I'm saying I'm thinking they're probably top 3.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt because you got right now, I would say Toronto.
Toronto put it on them boys last night without Kawhi. But see, that's my thing with the NBA. You take one cat out the game who's supposed to be a perennial all-star, superstar, and they blow out.
Supposed to be
State.
the best team in the league.
But here's the thing, though.
But when he bring him back, what's going to happen? It's going to change the whole dynamic.
They still been they only lost 7 games with Kawhi.
I'm saying Kawhi's the man, no doubt.
He's not. Nothing's going to change. The difference in Toronto is here's addition by subtraction.
You all right, man?
They got rid of DeMar DeRozan and brought in a better player.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he's making Kyle Lowry better. Kyle Lowry's playing his best basketball in a long time.
He's making Kyle Lowry and Serge better.
Yeah, he is.
Fuck Serge.
Serge is balling, bro.
Man, come on. You got to give Serge his
even
though he got dunked on by KD last night.
Serge is a role player, man.
Man, but he's always been a role player. But still, he's making him better.
I'm talking superstar, all-stars, upping their game. Lowry is an all-star. He's an all-star every year. He is his level of play because of Kawhi Leonard. Man, it's crazy. Now imagine Kawhi playing with the John Wall. Imagine if he can bring this out of Kyle Lowry, what he can bring out of John Wall.
I don't know. John Wall's he's a different type of player than Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry is a passive player.
So with
John Wall
with LA trying to get John Wall, how much better is LeBron going to make John Wall if they get him?
See, so here's and you guys are not gonna like me for what I'm about to say, especially Buck. You ain't gonna like what I'm about to say either. I agree with KD's assessment on LeBron. Yeah, LeBron doesn't necessarily make you better. He makes the overall team better because of the way he plays. But LeBron takes away from your overall game. If you're a superstar, you're no longer a superstar when you play with LeBron.
Yeah, exactly.
You're no longer who you were on the other team. Bosh was a 20-10 easy every game. Kevin Love was a 20-10 every game. You come to LeBron's team, he runs everything. He facilitates everything, and he determines how it's going to go.
Everybody knows that.
So you take a back seat to that. You don't. There's no raising your level.
So is that smoke screen for Kevin Durant?
What do you mean? As far as like.
He's not going.
Kevin Durant is letting everybody know right now he will never play with LeBron.
Yeah,
I don't care how many times they work out in the summer together. He ain't playing with LeBron.
He ain't going to LA.
He ain't doing that because he's got to take a back seat to LeBron. He's got to listen to them talk shit. He's got to how LeBron. he is not. I'd say this before, and I'll say it. I'll always say this: the way he treats his teammates like they are second-class citizens is ridiculous, especially in public. And his coaches.
Yeah.
I mean,
and his mama.
Not the name. Not his mama. I mean, come on. So I got a little bit off the point, but as far as Toronto is concerned, they're better because of Kawhi. I say Toronto, Golden State, OKC.
Oklahoma City, yeah.
And I only give it to Golden State because they've sustained it for so long. But I was even going to get to this point. They're imploding.
Who is?
And Golden State.
Yeah.
Ever since
it's a wrap.
Ever since Draymond pulled that stunt with KD,
yep,
calling them all kind of B's and stuff,
yep,
trying to test his manhood, telling them the truth, it's been over.
Klay Thompson's not even playing the same.
It's been over.
Well, now there's too much pressure on Klay. Klay is not that type of player.
Klay, he ain't got no pressure.
Yeah,
no, but what? I'm not saying pressure. I'm not saying pressure like that. It's putting pressure on him to play his game because he's trying to figure out, because he's in the same position that KD is in. He haven't said I'm locked in to Golden State.
Yeah. Well, he wants to get away from the circus.
I don't think he's
but what I'm saying is, he's playing under the radar because I don't think Klay is like a KD. If someone calls him out, he's not going to respond like KD.
No, he's not.
He probably won't even respond.
No, he would just leave. The thing with
Klay, where would he go?
He can go anywhere.
I know he could, but like realistically,
I
guess New York.
Of course, he's not going to. He's not a New Yorker.
Hey,
he's a West Coast dude.
He
might go to L.A.
For what?
Klay would go to L.A.
What, LeBron?
Yeah, Klay would go to LeBron.
I can see that.
Klay would go to L.A. I couldn't see him going anywhere else.
Because he's a complimentary player. He's not a number one player. He's a complimentary player.
He's one of those guys.
I can see that.
He's a definite Robin.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm gonna say this. Could y'all see OKC getting rid of everybody on their bench, basically, to get a Klay?
No, they wouldn't. No, OKC don't think like that.
They're smarter than that. That's dumb. You get rid of your entire bench, the bench that you finally got playing the right way,
right?
Winning games. We're winning games because of our bench, basically.
Except for Patrick Patterson.
Well, I mean, he's just in a slump. I mean, it happens. He's going to get out of the slump.
He's been in a slump. He's been in a slump since mid last season and the off season.
But I'm just saying,
man, every time I see him get off the bench, I'm like, what the fuck?
Come on, man. I have some respect, man.
First pass he get, he's pulling a three.
He's a weapon. That's
man,
why.
Come on, get out of here.
That's why he's in the game.
You know, as a basketball
player. That's why
player,
he's in the game.
No, you know, as a basketball player, you hit a layup before you shoot a three.
Not if that's your specialty.
But
layups is not his specialty. Threes are.
Frogg.
He don't go in the paint for nothing.
Nothing.
For nothing. He ain't been in the paint since high school.
And he's the second biggest dude on the team. Yeah, he don't go in the paint for nothing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But
I agree.
I understand that how the mentality of the NBA. Keep shooting it till you find it again.
Absolutely.
Hey, Buck, can you chime in at any minute, please?
Hey, real quick, I want to talk about something else. So I looked over there and I seen the standings, and I noticed Charlotte Hornets. Did you guys see Michael Jordan?
They had 6 people on it. He didn't slap him once. He slapped him twice.
He slapped that kid like he was a kid.
Because he nicked him the first time, but he wanted to go ahed and put the whole palm in it. Make sure the fool got the...
That's the beauty of Michael Jordan.
You can do that.
Had that been Bobby Knight, they'd be calling for his job.
No, Jalen and Jacoby today, Jalen said, is there any owner in the league that can slap a kid like that?
And they asked Monk about it, and they was like, "Hey man, what'd you take on that?" He was like, "Hey man, that's my big brother."
And real talk, come on, man. everybody. It's not like Jordan was trying to beat his ass.
It was joking.
Jordan was like, "Nick, what you doing?"
Yeah,
that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't be dumb.
Now, media takes shit out of proportion. That kick from Kareem Hunt, the little love tap. They made it seem like he revved back and booted that bitch in the ass. He just love tapped.
So if Clay Bennett got out there and worked out with the Thunder, maybe Clay Bennett could slap him upside the head.
That's out of character for Clay, though.
No, but what I'm saying is, he's the only owner that gets out there and works out with his players.
Right. So that's
Clay Bennett does?
No,
George.
Michael Jordan.
So that's why it's within his character to playfully hit him upside his head. Like,
what are you doing?
And then the player didn't take any offense to it.
Right. Yeah. Because not only that, he's a peer because he played in the league.
Right.
He's the greatest of all time. And he's the owner, and he's the owner. He's what?
That's debatable.
Take my hat off. he's an owner that will get down there and practice with his players, like you say.
And he's only wanting them to be the best that they can be.
Right. So
there's no other owner that's looking at it as from.
You give me all the free Jordans, all the free Jordans I could want.
They
slap me upside my head too.
As as you put it, the other owners they treat them as if they are
property.
Man, and I heard that on the radio, man, the other day. Oh, he's property of such and such. I'm like, property.
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
But see that we about to get into some more one mic, one voice real quick. That's what's real. When they formed these leagues way back in the 1800s, that's what it was. It's entertainment for the rich, and they take the athletes, which happens to be their property, and then they broke them. So it's all history. You're looking at history when you hear those terms.
So now let me ask y'all this. What did y'all think about my message that I sent y'all about the 6 players that the Thunder got rid of last year? Man, Buck, I can't hear myself at all. The 6 players that man, I always talk from my chest. The 6 players that the Thunder got rid of from last season. None of them are playing in the league.
I know, but you know the 6 of them, right? Can we name them?
Name them
because I'm gonna tell you why they're not playing.
I'm gonna tell you.
Well,
but name them.
Nick retired.
Oh, Nick retired.
We knew Nick was gonna retire. Dakari Johnson,
trash.
he's playing overseas.
Trash.
You got Kyle Singler, trash.
Trash.
But and I told my wife, I said, it would have been smart for Kyle Singler to pull a Nick before he got let go and retired as a Thunder.
Why? He's only like 30. He's only like 30 years old. Why is he retiring?
So why not retire? He's not playing anyway.
He's riding the bench, collecting a check, living a life.
Where at?
Anywhere.
He's not even in the league right now.
Let's see where Kyle Singler is.
Nowhere.
Where's Carmelo?
Nowhere.
Carmelo
still on Houston Rockets.
Still on Houston
collecting
Rockets.
Checks.
Right. He's not
living the life.
But he's not even playing. Like he's not even there right now. Right.
He's not with the team. No,
he's not with the team.
That's crazy.
So that's 4. Who else
Kyle plays for Mumbus Abradora of Liga ACB.
Okay. $50 a game.
Yeah, but you know how much the Thunder still paying him?
They paid him $5 million.
They still paying him. So yeah, man, come on, it's the life. Sit on the bench for some checks too.
So who else is gone?
That's it.
No, we only talked about 4.
And it's 6?
It's 6.
Cole wasn't there last year, was he?
No, Cole been gone.
This don't really tell me.
Y'all know Cole is missing a tooth?
Yeah. He's been missing a tooth since Kansas. Since before Kansas.
And he'll pop that sucker in until he got a little with a little mechanical, what's that?
Veneer. You got a veneer?
No, that
veneer's a screw in.
Magnet, or is it? Yeah, it must be a screw in there. You'll see him talking with a snaggle tooth, and all of a sudden he come back with a whole grill. Like, what just happened? Anyway, I don't know though, but I'm just trying to think who we lost last year. Because we picked up.
The Google ain't telling me nothing.
Hey, what y'all think real fast? What y'all think about they comparing Doncic to Harden?
Doncic is good.
Doncic is good. He's good.
He can ball. He'll
be the rookie of the year.
He ain't wet like Harden, but
yeah,
he's nice.
He might be though.
Man,
Hold up.
Did y'all see Harden dunk on who was that he dunked on tonight?
I ain't seen Harden.
Before we get out of here, y'all need to give the proper respect to Jimmy Buckets Butler.
I can't. I still can't.
What?
I still can't.
Because Embiid, they took him out of his game. They took Embiid out of his game.
Embiid doesn't want him there anymore.
Embiid took himself out of his game. If Embiid don't want to win because he's selfish, because he got to change up a little bit, then bump Embiid. Okay, bye, see ya. But they winning in spite of Embiid and his childish bullcrap. He still end up hitting like 40 the other night and 15.
Who?
Embiid. Because he finally had to come to the realization, dude, it ain't about where you start. It's what you do with your game.
Embiid is gone, bro.
It's ridiculous, man.
He don't like
it's
that.
Ridiculous.
He don't like that at all.
No, what happens is, see, here's the thing. When you're not a real leader, but you try to pretend you won, and a real leader show up, then you buckle and you try to hide and try to say, they done took me out of my game. Coach got me starting at the high post. Fool, you shot 400 threes last year. What is you complaining about? It's the same system that it was last year that you playing this year.
He want that ball in his hand, man.
He can get.
He was no, but I mean, real. If they would let him bring the ball up every time, he would have done it. That's how Embiid. You know what I'm saying? That's how he is.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Jimmy came in. Jimmy started. They started winning. They were winning, but they weren't winning like they winning now. They got a closer in Jimmy Butler. Give him the ball, he gonna win the game for him. He already hit 2 game winners for him already.
Who is Bryce Alford?
Who knows? Who cares? he played for the Thunder.
Yeah.
He's on the
KJ McDaniels.
They are last year's Terrence Ferguson.
Richard Solomon.
Terrence Ferguson. Richard Solomon.
Terrence Ferguson starting now. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Man,
that's just like Roberson. It's just like Roberson.
He shoots.
Billy Donovan
shoots a lot too.
Starts anybody at 2 guard.
Anyway, man, let's go ahead and wrap this show up for the evening. We're getting the overtime eyes.
Hey, another thing. TAF Awards.
For sure.
January 19th.
For sure. Buy your tickets.
Get your tickets.
Buy a table.
Buck, you got your table?
Anyway, yeah. TAF Awards. Shout out to Muhammad K Promotions. All right, man. This has been another episode of Turn on the Game, the podcast. This show has been brought to you by Blacken Studios, Muhammad K Promotions, Ace Limited Luxury Footwear, Team Frogg Clothing, Supreme Athletics USA, and Oklahoma Express Association.
Boy, you think we was filthy rich with all that?
Yeah, you're right. To download this episode, any that you missed,
we got.
log on to turnonthegame.com, Spotify, Podbean,
oh, for sure.
Shut up. iHeartRadio, Google Play, or Apple Podcasts.
Hey, who are you trying to check?
You can also catch us at blackenstudios.com. Thank you for liking, listening, downloading, and following the show. Don't forget to get us on your favorite platforms. Our official Twitter is at @turn_on_the_game. Follow us on Instagram at @turn_on_the_game, and you can also email us at @turn_on_the_game, the number 4 @gmail.com.
Turn on.
I did that kind of